So I don't want to like repeat this like again. So because I have seen like many of my friends also like repeated this multiple times, like we are not getting the results score in the first attempt. So that's why like I came here in the first here itself, so that like I can get my desired score. Yeah.
Hey everybody, Varun here from Language Academy. Guys, very excited to have Noufel with me today. 8 each in the very first attempt in PT. Congratulations, Noufel. Very well done.
Thank you.
Very first thing I would like to ask you, right? I have rarely seen anyone getting 8 each in the very first attempt. Why? Because normally students don't really want to go for coaching for the very first attempt, right? They want to try it for themselves.
Yeah.
But you, what was the reason why you thought that I need to go for professional training in the first attempt itself?
Yeah. First of all, thanks a lot to the Language Academy and all the staff. So you were like really helpful to get my to help me to achieve my score. So like why I came into this academy is that I got like referrals from my friends and from Facebook as well. So I don't want to like repeat this like again. So because I have seen like many of my friends also like repeated this multiple times, like we are not getting the results score in the first attempt. So that's why like I came here in the first here itself, so that like I can get my desired score. That's right.
So very important point over here, because we normally see students taking 7 attempts, 6 attempts, and it's not worth it, right?
Exactly.
Because you try it by yourself, you don't get the score, you try it again, you waste time, you waste money, and then you are under pressure as well. It's really stressful. Very important, if you think that yes, you need proper coaching, don't delay it to 3rd or 4th attempt. If you think you need it, you should go for it in the first attempt and get PT out of the way with perfect 90 in the very first attempt.
Exactly.
Any advice for listening section, right? Listening section, what do you think is the most important factor in listening section and overall exam as well, which students out there can use to get a perfect 90 in the very first attempt?
Yeah, so it's important to understand like how the mark distribution goes to the listening section. So one of the important factor is the write from dictation. So like that what I use this strategy, like I used to write the first letter and also like about the new strategy that you have given me. So it's really worked well. So for that like I was able to crack that like write from dictation. So I was able to get like full mark in every mock test and all. And also one other important thing, one feedback that you gave me was from the repeat sentence, because a lot of mark goes into the listening from the repeat sentence. So in the mock test, like couple of time I had lost some marks on the listening. So you give me that feedback that like repeat sentence like does like score like contribute to the listening section. So like that was like helpful for me to get the 90 mark.
That's right.
So and other thing is that this like it's important to know like which section like gives more like marks, contributes to the listening section. So
that's right. So very important, you mean it's very important to understand the exam, right? What is important, what not, because there are few tasks which are not important at all. Right? And if you just keep on spending time over there, things will be very difficult.
Exactly.
Right? So it's very important, guys, you make sure that you know what is important, what not, because if you'll just keep on practicing on things which are not very important, you'll be working hard, you won't be working smart. It's very important to work smart, right?
Yes.
And you need to know which task will contribute how many points to which section, and that's how you're going to crack it. You have taken a number of mock tests, I remember. How important are mock tests for PT exam?
Yeah, so it's really important. Like it gives you like a lot of confidence. So not just the mock test, even the sectional test. Yeah, so like it's the more number of mock tests you take, like more confidence you will get, because you'll get like good feedback from the tutors here.
That's right.
Yeah, so that's like really important to get a good score.
That's right.
Yeah, so I took at least like 5 mock tests, 6 mock tests.
That's right. So when you take 6 mock tests, right, you are almost prepared for the exam.
Yeah.
Because your exam will go in the same flow as your mock test will go.
Exactly.
And if you have taken 6 mock tests, your brain, your mind is ready to face each and everything you get in the exam. And if you are ready to face, or if you have gone through the same process 5 to 6 times, it will be very easy for you when you go and sit for the test, right?
Exactly.
So very important, guys, you make sure you go through the process again and again, take a number of mock tests so that you are practically ready to face any challenge you get in the exam, and you crack your PT in the very first go. Now Noufel is going to do his NAATI with us, and I'm sure you're going to get more than 70 in that. All the very best for that. Guys, make sure you keep on practicing. Do not delay it. Make sure you have a proper plan and get your PT out of the way in the very first attempt. Because if you are taking second attempt, right, you're wasting around $400. You're wasting 1 month of time. And that's the same thing. That's the same thing. The more time you waste, the more money you waste, you'll go behind the timeline. You'll go behind the timeline and you'll have more mental stress as well. Very important you make a proper plan that this is the deadline, I have to complete my PT by this time, and you work accordingly. All the very best. Thanks for coming over, Noufel. Thanks guys, that's it from this video. Make sure you keep on practicing. Understand how PT works, understand what is important, what not, and then take a number of mock tests, get the feedback, see what mistakes you're making. Because if you don't come to know what mistakes you're making, you will be making the same mistakes in the exam and things are going to be difficult. All the very best guys. I'll see you very soon in the next video. Thank you guys.
Thank you.